I'm gonna need you to fucking give me the luck of a lifetime, bro. An update to version 1.10 will be released on October 15th. General game modes. Added support for the PS4 event tournament feature. Oh, we got tournament mode? Pressing the triangle button at the main menu displays any up. Oh. Oh, so you basically can sign up for tournaments through the hub. That's sick. Reduce the network connection time upon login. So no more Totsugeki. No more Totsugeki. When the player's suggested floor is the Celestial floor, they will now begin matching on the Celestial floor after selecting. Yeah, that was a problem. Every time I booted up the game and wanted to use Quick Start, it would never work for Celestial floor. It would always go to floor 10. So it's extremely annoying. Now, if I play on the Celestial floor and I just go straight to Quick Start without having to do the dumb lobby shit, I will immediately get fucking paired up on Celestial. Thank you. It's time, guys. Universal mechanics. Overall changes. We have revised the overall functions of projectile special moves, aerial attacks, and anti-airs. Some projectile special moves now have less recovery, making... Yo! Let me get some Okies in the chat. Is it back? We will find out. Is that shit back? Oh, fuck. In the balance changes, right, chat? They're gonna surmise all this stuff for the overall changes. So they did this to everybody. So I wonder if they did it to Ino. I'm very curious. In accordance with this buff to projectiles, we've also increased the benefit gained from landing aerial attacks. Many characters can now deal more damage than before on counter hit. By increasing the number of moves that can be cancelled into air dash, it's now easier to launch an offensive after the opponent blocks your air. Air dash JP? Air dash JP? Melty air counters? Anti-air attacks have also been buffed, in particular by increasing the reward gain from... Yes! Yes! Buff that 6p counter hit! We can include special... No need to OS anymore! We have revised the startup of the fastest normal moves. Characters whose fastest moves have more startup than others now have faster startup on their P attacks. Although it varies, this generally makes it so that characters can counter throws on Hello? We get to mash on Wake Up like Melty Blood now? I get to mash fucking 5p, 2p on Wake Up now? If somebody wants to throw me? Hello? And they made it, and they, remember, they said they made throw teching easier. They made throw teching, yo, throws might be ass now. Throws might not be as good anymore. I mean, you were gonna still throw in your pressure, but they might not be as good anymore. Input buffer. By increasing the time window for input buffering, it has become easier to act on the early... We had previously chosen to keep the time window limited, as making inputs at the correct time is a technique in and of itself. However, we have increased the time window to account for play under different circumstances, such as offline. Please tell me that means doing fucking reversal on Wake Up. Throws. We have extended the time window for throw clashes, which previously only worked when input at almost the exact time as the opponent's throw. You basically had to know your opponent was going to throw you to throw tech. There was no way you were going to throw tech on reaction, because if you tried to, you were just going to get fucked. So that's good. As there were times when a clash would not occur even when the player successfully predicted the opponent's throw, this change makes it easier to counter opponent's throws with your own. Yeah, so throw tucking is easier, and you can mash. It's possible to Roman cancel after an unsuccessful throw to cover up for the whiff recovery. So they're doubling down on that shit. The whole command grab PRC bullshit, that they're like, fuck it, we're going ham. That shit is so cancerous. Now you got to deal with that more. That's the reward that they get now because of the fact that they made it easier to tech throws and they made it easier to deal with throws with wake up attacks. Now it's like, well, now you have more ways to deal with throws, so don't fucking complain now. Now, if they get meter, they should be able to fucking PRC that shit. That's basically what they're saying. Hello? That shit is cheap. They're like, yo, let's make this shit more cheap. What the fuck? No! Base damage scaling of special moves. Although this varies between characters, we have increased the base damage scaling on strong offensive special moves and combo. Volcanic Viper! Please tell me that got fucking nerfed. Clean hit. Faultless defense. Previously, Faultless defense had somewhat longer block stun than standard blocking. Yes, if you Faultless defended a move, chat, you had to add 2 extra frames of block stun. Meaning that if you block a move with Faultless defense, you acted later. So let's say, for instance, you blocked Soul's Far S with Faultless defense. Instead of it being +2, it becomes +4. However, as it was not rewarding enough overall to spend tension gauge on, the block stun has been +2 / regardless? +2 regardless? Wait, doesn't alter frame data anymore? Yo! We got a strong defensive mechanic now! Oh my god! You know how much meter you had to spend on Faultless defending, especially against characters like fucking Goldlewis? Do you know how much meter you had to spend to block? Now I'm hella FDing. If I wasn't FDing, I'm hella FDing now. For certain moves that don't cause significant knockback on block, Faultless defense wouldn't open up much distance between the player. Okay, Soul Far Slash. There is now a minimum amount of distance that will be created when this combined with the changes made the guard crush moves. So basically, if motherfucking Soul, if he does and he moves forward, my Faultless defense now, when I Faultless defense, get the fuck back, bro! What the fuck? Defensive options! Increased throws all type. Increased time window for throw clashes. No longer causes throw clash if the player is pressing a button other than D. So that means you can't OS.
Yes, science!
That means you might not be able to OS. If you want to throw tech, you can't option select. Alter the damage distribution and red Roman cancel activation conditions for some throw moves. Okay, probably for scaling purposes. Air throws, a successful throw no longer increases the... Yes! I hated that shit. When I would air throw somebody and then I touch them again. Oh, I anti-aired you. And now I gotta lose out on reward because I fucking gotta combo you and my combo only does like 3 fucking hits because I can't do the full combo because I anti-aired you and then hit you again. Fuck that. Give me my full wall break value. Increase the length of slowdown time caused when a counter hit. Adjusted the visual. What did they change to the visual counter hit effect? And more importantly, if they increase the length of slowdown time when you land a counter hit, how plus are you? If I land 6 HS or 2 HS Eno counter hit and that shit says counter and there's mad slowdown, I am plus. That means I might get a hop in. I might be able to hover, hop, jump HS. Roman cancel. Remove the slowdown adjustment caused by red and purple Roman cancels. It's now possible to Roman cancel during I could jump RC? Some characters will be able to JC certain moves now. So if you could do that and then you BRC or you go red RC, that'd be ridiculous. Red Roman cancel will no longer activate during movements such as dash and back. They really want you, right, to use blue Roman cancel in your combos. That's what this means. Overdrives. Overdrives no longer negate slowdown on activation. Great. That means if I fucking do a goddamn super after I RC, I still get the slowdown shit. So if I RC'd into fucking super, I still will have the slowdown on that shit. Let's go. Activating Roman cancel during an overdrive. Now, that's what I thought. Fix the let's go. Let's go. They really want you to combo. They really want you to fucking combo in this game now. Home and jump. It is no longer possible to activate Roman cancel during the dust attack follow-up. Wall stick. Fix the bug where the character's position would change when stuck to the wall under certain conditions. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Fix the bug where the character's position would change when stuck to the wall. This better be the only nerf she gets. Y'all fucking complaining. Oh, why does Eno get to do that and no one else gets to... Bitch! That shit was a bug? Y'all really... Yo, they really want y'all to return to neutral. They really want people to return to fucking neutral. That's crazy. Eno does like no damage. Come on. They might... Her damage output might be increased though with all these changes, so maybe, but... That resplat tech was sick, man. Why would you fucking nerf that, bro? Psych Burst. So, they extended the hitbox on Psych Burst? If it's all burst, that's OD. That's crazy. Expanded the hitbox of Psych Burst. You do know that stroke comes back up, right, Taze? So it's going to hit me on recovery. That's why people delay their burst. So I don't get that anymore. But that might mean you can't just fucking do... Yeah, May and Ramlethal, you might be able to burst them now, which is good. But that also means you could burst Eno. 2 for 2, guys. Jump S. This move now triggers the counter. What? Hello? I can fucking Gatling jump S, jump D? She couldn't do jump S, jump D, or jump HS, jump D. She couldn't do that. Now she can. Block. Remove the increase to block stun caused upon successful faultless defense. So successful faultless defense now causes a set amount of knockback. Even when the return knockback is overwritten by a projectile, a set amount of knock... So you push people back even when you throw projectiles at them? Even when you get projectiles thrown at you, you push them back? Bro! Hello? Guard Crush. The knockback caused by instant block and faultless defense will now change when Guard Crush by the opponent's attack. When an attack hits an opponent in the Guard Crush animation, the attack is treated... Yes! Yes! Bro, now I will push them away if I attempt to IB them. And IB is hard already. And then on top of that, it doesn't fucking kill me if I get PRC'd into a hit. If they guard break me and then touch me with a high-low, bro, I don't fucking die. I think the system changes are good. They're definitely good for the overall game. I think they're good. They kind of nerf Eno a little bit, but buffer at the same time. But I have to see what they do. So, major point is that we have changed how Bandit Revolver functions. While originally it could only be followed up on hit automatically, the follow-up hit can now be performed via manual input regardless of the situation. Wait, what? No! Now they could choose when to... No, bro. No. Why would you do that? No. So you know how you could combo people? And you do 5k in the Bandit Revolver and sometimes the second hit would whiff? Now they could control when the fuck... Why would you do that? It can now be used in more ways, such as maximizing the reward on a counter hit from crouching S. Oh my god, bro. In accordance to changes to 6P and Bandit Revolver, the wall bounce effect of 6P. Okay, that's fine. So it's harder to get clean hit Volcanic Viper. Sol has access to major damage when he lands a clean hit Volcanic Viper, yes. However, the high damage and practicality of forward P HS Volcanic Viper was so strong that there was no need to use other combo routes. So they removed the wall bounce from 6P. Fine. Bandit Bringer can now be followed up on count. Sol goes into fucking Bandit Bringer. When he does that, and he lands a counter hit on me now for trying to anti-air him, he's gonna be like, Bandit Bringer! And then he's gonna be counter. And then he's gonna be able to do a full combo? Is that what you're gonna tell me right now? They keep buffing him! Kai greatly benefits from the buff to the projectile special moves, as it is now easier to take control of neutral by using Stun Edge as a poke. We had previously intentionally set relatively high recovery for projectiles. This resulted in Stun Edge having limited use. We have reduced the overall length of action while maintaining the original lockdown capabilities. We have also increased the chip damage on block. Okay. Increase the benefits of using DI again. Again. Because it being used in a combo did not matter. 6HS. No longer in counter hit state. Okay, so this is universal. Shock state. Increase the chip damage and special moves. And oh, nice. Okay, that's good. Stun. Reduce hit stop. Okay. That's not bad. Grounded, Stun Edge, all versions. Increased startup. Reduced recovery. Increased. He's got better neutral. His Stun Edge used to be mad minus. It might not be anymore. Stun Edge charge attack. Reduced recovery. Yeah, and this makes sense, right? This makes sense because of the changes they made to FD. You understand me? So, this is good. This is good. It's made in line with the changes to FD. So, I like this. Fuja Arc. Increased base damage scaling. Sacred Edge. Yeah. That's a fucking projectile when he goes like Sacred Edge. The fucking big projectile. No longer reduces the number of attacks to the opponent when it hits anything other than the opponent. So it does the same amount of hits regardless. That's good. Increase the damage on the activation. The activation is now a more powerful attack when. So if they're in shock state, it's gonna fucking hurt. The main buffs are to his projectiles, which I feel they made because of FD and how it's gonna operate. He's still good. I would say he's almost the same. May. Balance changes increase the return of landing aerial attacks. Combined with the additional Gatling routes, this greatly develops aerial combos. We adjusted the hit effects of Uncharged 6HS as it was not commonly used and less rewarding than her other normal moves. Due to now being easier to follow up on overall damage increase, we have removed the bounce effect. I see. However, her combos in the stage corner remain powerful as it is now. Easier to combo from her sweep into Mr. Dolphin vertical. Oh, so she gets new combo routes. Because they had to change some of her stuff because of the balance changes, right? Like, a lot of main universal changes that they made to allow for larger air combos. Because Mei has a lot of tools, like, because she could do, like, 5K in the air to jump D. But they don't want you to do all that dumb shit. And remember, you could dash cancel all jump Ds now. So, they don't want her to have, like, OD fucking offense and shit. So, that's literally what they did. They just changed her combo routes. So, 2D creates less distance from the opponent on hit in the stage corner. So, now 2D will let you extend your combo from it into, like, upward dolphin. 6P now flows. So, 6P doesn't wall bounce anymore. 6HS sends opponent flying up around grounded hit. So now they get knocked up. They're not grounded. And that's regular hit. Jump S. Mei is no longer in counter hit state after the active frames of the attack. Okay, whatever. Mr. Dolphin, horizontal all types. Increase the damage scaling. Reduce the hitbox. Oh, she got less damage. They want you to use the vertical dolphin more. She's relatively the same. Her damage output on the ground has been slightly nerfed, but they made her combo damage in corner much better, and they increased the use of 6HS. They reduced the hitbox below on Mr. Dolphin. And that might be important. You might be able to low profile that shit. Will Eno be able to stroke underneath that shit again? I'll have to see. That'll be great. Axl benefits greatly from the overall changes to fast normals, and he does. As an example, on counter hit, his jump S can be followed up. Yeah, that's really good. Axl probably benefits so much from this patch now. As his options after landing an attack are now more powerful, we have revised the function of each of his normals so that the player must use each of his aerial normals for distinct purposes. Yeah, because if you were to have just changed the systems and then not change Axl, I think Axl would be ridiculous. Crouching K, reduce startup. Oh shit. Crouching S, increase base damage scaling. Yeah, okay. Because they know you're gonna get bigger, like larger combos from doing crouching S counter hit. That's why. 6P made them float higher so you could convert from it. Jump S, increase the startup. Reduce active. Yeah. They had to increase the startup of jump S. That makes sense. Jump HS. Reduce the hitbox in front and behind, increase knockback. Yeah, they really want to standardize jump HS being used specifically for like instant overheads and shit like that. Reduce active frames of jump D. Reduce hitbox and hurtbox. Okay, that's pretty good. Sickle Flash. Axl is now in a counter hit state until the animation ends. Increase the clash level. Sickle Flash, is that Rensengeki? Is that when he tosses the sickle forward? So now it's in counter hit state. So I could get a combo. Rainwater. Axl is no longer in a counter. Oh, that's so annoying. Rainwater is hard for Eno to deal with too, man. And now it's not in counter hit state? Oh, man. Axl got buffed. The system changes helped Axl. His jump S got changed to where it has increased startup, so you can no longer like abuse it. But jump S, you can use it and air dash after it. So he definitely got buffed. Nah, he definitely got buffed. I think Axl is really strong now. Chipp. Increase the horizontal distance the opponent is sent flying, so you get better combos. Jump HS, no longer in counter hit state. Alpha Blade diagonal. Thank you. Thank you. I can 5P it now. Adjusted the movement speed and blowback. Yes. Yes. Aerial Alpha Blade diagonal. Reduce startup. Move the hitbox further back. Chipp is now... Okay, good. You rarely use the grounded Alpha Blade anyway, so it's whatever. Like, I mean the aerial diagonal one. So thank God they nerfed Alpha Blade diagonal up. Fuck that shit. Shuriken. Increase the distance from when the... Okay, whatever. Wall run. Chipp is no longer... Okay. He's the same. Chipp is practically the same. He's probably buffed slightly from the system changes. But he's relatively the same if you look at his patch notes by the same shit, you know? Yeah, I don't think Chipp is gonna ever be like where he used to be. I don't think he's ever gonna be top tier. But he's not bad. Potemkin. In accordance with the general direction of making anti-airs easier to combo off of, his 6P can now... Which is a major... Okay. Standing far S now connects into slide head on non-counter aerial. What the fuck? On the other hand, due to the changes to faultless defense, Garuda impact... Okay. 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 Faultless defense nerfed Garuda impact. It did nerf Garuda impact because it will push him back for doing the projectile. But now? Bro. Far S in the slide head non-counter hit? 6P heat knuckle? Jump D can now be special canceled. What? So when he... What? Slide head is no longer in count... What? FDB now triggers it. Okay. Hello? Now he gets to choose when he reflects a projectile. Gigantorkai. Reduce the hitbox of the... Yes. So I could throw it at least. I could throw it effectively now. and I can hit him out of it. I could hit him out of it effectively. Because it always would, like, clash. Nah, he's still the same. He's slightly nerfed because of the system changes, but he's the same. Faust. Love now has different properties when used while Faust is in Afro state. The properties are stronger as the explosion will only hit the opponent, making it beneficial for Faust either to take the Afro item himself or for the opponent to take it when it appears via what could this be. So he might not get blown the fuck up. You know? I still remember it like it was yesterday, bro. I clipped it too. I feel like they looked at my clips, bro. 6P, decrease the horizontal distance the opponent is sent flying back. So he gets a combo with crouching, yes, with crouching S. Increase base damage scaling, because you get a combo from it. Mix, mix, mix. Faust is no longer in counter hit state. Yes, he needed that. He actually did need that. He was mad minus. Lowered the chance of donut appearing when there is already a donut on the screen. Good. Because sometimes you would get donut again. Or banana again. Thank God, bro. When throwing an item, there's now a set chance that the banana will become the banana peel. So he has an added item now. He has a banana and then the banana peel. Decrease the horizontal distance the opponent is sent flying. Oki after command grab. Reduced recovery. Oki after command grab. Oki after command grab. Yo, Hook is eating. My man is eating out here. Shout outs to fucking Hook Gang God. My man is eating. He said, Oki! Oki! I get Oki now! Afro extended the time. That shit is out for a long time. No longer enters Afro. And then increase the fucking recovery. Nah, Faust is good. Faust is good. Hook. You can't complain no more. Your character's good now. Your character is a solid A tier now. I don't want to hear it, Hook.
Oh, no, you hate to see this type of...
Your character is you are eating. You are playing Strive again. Do not talk to me, Hook Gang God, and tell me your character's trash anymore. You are definitely woused now. They buffed the fucking item toss. Hello? Millia. Oh shit. Her special moves have been buffed overall due to Mirage and Turbo Fall become... Mirage and... So when she does... Hold on. When she does... or fucking... The fucking Turbo Fall is like... When she does that shit, she can special cancel that now? Many characters gain access to a forward air dash and dash cancels from their aerial attacks. However, only Millia has gained access to aerial back... Okay. She's the only one that can air backdash from her fucking air normals now in this... Whatever. 6K can now be... What? So she could do 6K Lust Shaker? Standing far S. Reduce the lower hurt box and hit box. Bro. I'm not 6P'ing that? Crouching P. Reduce the startup. Or 6P. Decrease the horizontal distance the opponent is sent flying back while making them float higher. Hello? Can now be special canceled and super canceled. The opponent is now forced into... No longer expands Millia's pushback. This character's good. If she wasn't already, she's ridiculous now. The buffs and the system changes make her a strong character. I don't want to hear no Millia player complaining. Lord Knight was right, but y'all kept bitching, and now she's a fucking strong ass character. Fuck all the shitty, scrubby Millia players, bro. Oh my god, please, I'm begging you, Daisuke, please don't nerf fucking Ino. Please, man, please. Zato. The amount of Eddie gauge expended for command inputs while Eddie is summoned has been decreased. What is going on? He was already mixing you! This is getting really bad. The range of Invite Hell has been improved. I don't know why. It was already good. 6K can now be special canceled to distinguish its use from Dust Attack. Why? So you basically made it like Millia. Why? Why? Dash. Okay, whatever. They basically don't want you to 6P dashes. That's all that means. They don't want you to 6P dashes. Standing P, decrease startup. Okay, defensive tool. 6P, decrease the horizontal distance. Combos. Can now be special canceled. Super canceled. Fuck, why is the overhead doing that? Basically the same as Millia. Eddie, reduce the amount of gauge spent. Why? Why? Sun Void no longer reduce. Okay, same thing as Axl and fucking Kai. He's buffed. Ramlethal. Due to the reduction of knockback for standing far S, it is easier to connect into... Why are we buffing her? The properties of Jump HS and Jump D have been adjusted to the large benefit gained from it. Okay, so those should be nerfed, right? Due to it being an overhead, it was difficult to buff Sildo Detro, and it was useful in limited situations. By making it mid, they're saying they made it to where it hits middle, so it's no longer an overhead. But she's gonna throw this shit out in neutral now. When dash canceling Heirloom, its initial dash startup can now be special canceled, opening up potential strings. Since canceling from standing far S or crouching S makes a tight block string, this means you can launch a powerful ult. She doesn't need this! Okay, jump HS, that's fine, so I can anti-air her more effectively if she can't just throw that shit out. Okay, that's good. Jump D, yeah, because the change is, okay, that's a silver lining. She can't just jump at me all day. She's got to play on the ground more. That's fine. That's why they made the fucking flip attack better in the neutral, because she's not just gonna jump at you anymore normally. Okay, I can deal with that. Bayonetto fixed the location on the ground where it's set after touching the stage corner. No. After sending out the sword, if Ramlethal takes damage before it reaches the stage corner. Yes! Yes! If I hit this bitch, it will not explode. Thank God. Okay. Thank you. Adjusted the movement and speed and blowback. Reduced recovery. You... What? Wall bounce? It's this one. Heirloom can no longer be dash canceled on whiff. When roaming canceled is activated while... No! It's a blue Roman cancel now? Oh my God! Why? What is wrong with you? She was already good! Why? Why would you make it have a dash cancel? You increase the attack level? Reduce the startup? What? Hello? Oh, but at least it can't be. At least it doesn't guard crush anymore. Oh my God. She got buffed. Why? Well, no. She got changes. She got slightly buffed. They nerfed her corner pressure so where now you can hit her.
Yeah,
So at least they made changes to that and the air normals. They made the air normals have more startup so you can 6P her. But now in place of that, she has these. She could bust out in the neutral with the flip attack because it's no longer an overhead. So Soul got buffed. Oh God. Leo. The timing. He can cancel into guard point. What? 6H. doing? What are we doing? Standing far as sped up the timing when it can be followed up with the command normal. Jump S no longer encountered, and he could go into jump D. Increase the startup. He's no longer encounter hit state. He's no longer encounter hit state if he cancels the back turn.
Lincoln Bill time?
Why are we buffing him? Oh my god. Nago, no. Shizuriyuki has been greatly changed from its former function, and the downward swing can now be manually activated by an... The buffs? His DP? No! Zarameyuki is now a powerful option. Did they nerf Beyblade? That's all I care about. They didn't nerf Beyblade. They made the Beyblade do less damage, but it's still the fucking same. It's still the fucking same. Chizuriyuki can now follow up with the second hit by pressing, so he doesn't have to commit. And so now it's a legit. He's buffed. He's buffed. They buffed him. Why? I'm scared, bro. Hold me. Hold me. Hold me. Please hold me, dude. I'm scared, man. I'm scared, bro. I'm so scared for Ito. They already took out the wall splat tech and they took out the burst bait shit. I'm so scared, dude. There's no need to buff Geo. Dash sped up the timing when it can be canceled into other actions. Wait a minute. They sped up the timing when you can cancel. So she could do dash stop. She could do dash P and go nowhere. It already was hard when she was just doing random dash far S. Standing far S, chat. That's the multi-hit, right? Decrease the lower hitbox and hurtbox. Good. Thank God. Move the hitbox of the initial part of the attack upwards. So that's for the anti-air, so it's better. It's a better anti-air. Ventania now floats the enemy when any hit other... Okay. She's the same. She could dash cancel now faster, but they did make changes to standing far S as a result. So she can't just throw that shit out. Okay, Anji. Anji needs love. Faust got love. Faust got love, chat. Faust got love. Anji needs love too. All my Anji mains need love too. We have revised the properties of Shitsu so that it can be used outside of Okizeme. It can be canceled into from normals and used at mid-range. Okay, so it's a projectile. It's a legit projectile now. By making the startup of Fujin faster, it can now be linked into... His normals are actually good now. He can now go into Fujin from his slash normals. That's pretty good. And the throw buff really helps him too, man. Neutral Shitsu too. Ko is easier to use in combos and has a stronger... Yo, Ko is mad good. That fucking anti-air fucking spin, man. Yo, they made the second hit of the anti-air fucking guard crush? Hello? Okay, dash is universal. Grounded throw, increase the horizontal blowback. Okay, so he could do ground throw into Shitsu. That's the whole plan. He could do ground throw and then throw Shitsu out, and you can't burst him anymore. Because before, what would happen is that Anji would throw you, then he would throw out the butterfly, and you could go burst or you could backdash. But now he does throw, and then the Shitsu's further away, and couple that with the with the Shitsu being better. Yeah, reduce startup, reduce recovery, reduce... Yeah, nah. You're able to do throw in the butterfly. It's ridiculous. Yeah, supers... Yeah, it won't send you in air, though, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. He's better. He's definitely better. Standing far S, decrease the lower hip... Yo, they buffed his normals. That was the one thing... The standing far S being buffed is good for Anji players. Fujin... They reduced the startup on Fujin. But they increase... Okay, that makes sense. They increased the damage scaling, so it's not going to do as much damage ever. Ko added guard crush to the second. I think that's fucking ridiculous. Okay. So Anji's definitely better. I need Ino emotes in the chat. I need Ino emotes in the chat. I need Ino emotes in the chat. They already nerfed my character from the balance changes already. They already nerfed the burst bait and they nerfed the wall splat bug. I need Ino emotes right now. I need Ino emotes right the fuck now, bro. I'm so scared, bro. They buffed everybody in the game, basically. They buffed everyone in the game, bro. They even buffed Soul. I don't know why they buffed Soul. I don't know why they buffed Soul on top of these changes. I don't know why. Leo is still the same. Nago is still the same.
Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
Standing far S now works better as a preemptive poke. The hitbox has been expanded with little change to the hurt box. Although it doesn't lead to a major direct reward, it works well as a poke against the opponents who are watching for a hover dash. The move Arxis Daisuke is 16 frame startup. I couldn't use it at all. It's 13 frames, my bad, not 16. It's 13 frames. But the shit is mad slow. We had to use this normal to stop people from approaching because Chemical Love would keep whiffing on people running in. And it's fucking garbage on whiff. So you never saw that normal. Its hitbox was fucking whatever until the later frames. But because they sped up the normal, my guess is that they extended the hitbox for the first 13, for the first active frames from 13 to 15. So they made Far S a little better than normal. So imagine Far S hitting further sooner. You expanded the hitbox. Okay. So it's a better poke in the neutral. 6P floats them up higher. So can I link something after that? Outside of having an OS Chemical Love as my only reward? Or take the knockdown from 6P, which I already had to do? Antidepressant scale. Increase the... Reduce the recovery. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. They increased the startup but reduced the recovery, meaning that you can still use it the same way in Oki. I would imagine that that's what they did. Okay. So the movement speed is faster for the hitbox. So that means it's going to do more hits sooner. Wait. Did they revert that? Reduce the hit stop. Sped up the timing when the number... Made it easier to alter the trajectory. It's old school note! It's old school note! It's old school note! It's old school note! They gave it back to her! It's another change! I talked about this! Yo, I talked about this. I said that they had to change this and they finally fucking listened. I was so scared, bro. I was so scared that they nerfed it when I read fucking increased startup. I was so scared. It's much faster. You can see that. That's what it's gonna look like. They're reverting it back to this version. Bro, I'm fucking happy about that. I'm really happy about that. And it's easier to change it. That's good. Oh my fucking god, bro. I was so scared out of my fucking mind, bro. Increased base damage scaling. So they basically made it so where if you comboed using the dive kick, it's gonna scale the damage.
I hate to see this,
but that's fine. Because most of her damage and combos weren't from dive kick. Thank God, man. Just give me a moment, chat. I was so scared. To tell you that she got nerfed, she can no longer do the wall splat tech anymore. The wall splat tech is gonna be removed. But the intention is that they want you to continue to return to neutral, which it sucks, right? Like, I wish that that wasn't the case, but whatever, right? And then the burst bait shit is also a nerf too. But making note faster now makes it very good in neutral. Do you know what Ino? I mean, we all know which Ino uses note the most. It's not me. It's not Diaphone. It's not Kendi. It's not the person that uses note the absolute most out of all the Ino players that I watch is Daru. Free. Daru. There's not to throw shade at any of those other. Those players are strong too, right? But not one of us uses note the same way Daru does. That shows the difference between all of us. So the fact that they fucking buffed note, Daru's gonna be a monster. And couple that with the defensive changes, the fact that she could do jump S and jump HS into dust, it will be great. Thank God, bro. I'm fucking happy about that shit, bro. Okay. Goldlewis. Using Aerial Behemoth Typhoon from an air dash allows him to move extremely long distances, which combined with the changes to his forward dash hurtbox significantly improves his ability to approach from a distance. Skyfish was previously safer to use at a low security level. It is now possible to cancel the animate. He gets to go. Cancel. He gets to do that now? He gets to go. Cancel. Are you serious? You can't do that in real life. You can't do that in real life. Aerial Behemoth Typhoon. The trajectory now changes when activated above a set movement speed. He gonna be able to do this shit from air dashes and it's gonna fly him forward. They do like fucking jump S and then he's gonna be like, and he's gonna move mad far forward. He's gonna move mad far. He's gonna be like, air dash, and then he's gonna fucking do air dash in a Behemoth Typhoon, like, and then dash forward, bro. And he's gonna move mad far. Are you serious? Skyfish, reduce the startup when activating at level 2 security. Can now cancel the action by pressing S when at level 2 security. No one can fucking cancel a fucking Gatling gun when it's fired, bro. Stop. Goldlewis is the same. He's the same. He's the same. He's the same. Jacko. I don't know if she's gonna receive that many changes. She can now perform overdrives even. So she can hold the baby up and be like, I'm gonna do a command grab? Baby command grab? She can now quickly punish the opponent with Forever Elysion Driver and perform new...
Lincoln build time?
So she can command grab you and then put the babies down? Servants. The servant's push box now appears when the servants vanish, preventing the opponent from being pushed away. When Jacko activates a Roman cancel while lifting a servant, it no longer causes a purple Roman... Blue Roman cancel? Throw servant can now be activated by the No. So she can do down 4. No. So yeah, basically release and recover servant has been changed. A lot of these inputs are for quality of life, so that way you don't drop shit. There's a lot of things that you have to do in terms of like air dashing, and sometimes these commands will come out while you're air dashing. So they want to prevent that. Like I said, all they're trying to do is make it so that way it's easier to do these commands without... Yeah, they're basically making the buffering easier, and you won't get input overlap when trying to dash or move around or for combos. That's not bad. It's really hard to use this character. Servant Shoot expanded the upper hurt box and hitbox. Oh, so the kick itself, that could be used as an anti-air? Is that what you're telling me? Forever Elysion Driver can now be activated while lifting a servant. So she... Wait. The cheer command, so she's gonna have the fucking minion go like this, right? She's gonna hold it, and she's gonna be like, defend, if you fucking press a button, bitch! If you press a button, bitch, guard break, then she fucking RCs and command grabs you, or she can fucking be like, press a button, bitch! Fucking cancel the fucking defend command into the fucking cheer elite, the cheer whatever the fuck. I have all the fucking minions. That's ridiculous. They definitely made her easier to use. I think Jacko's the same. Slightly buffed, actually. Who do I think benefit? Let's go ahead and do this real quick. I actually do think that a lot of characters came out okay. a lot of characters came out okay. I still am wondering why they didn't change Nago, why they didn't change Leo, and why they didn't change Soul. But again, because they changed the way faultless defense works in the game, I can see how it will be easier to deal with some of these characters and why they had to make the buffs they had to do. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that is that's everything that I have to talk about with the patches. I think these patch notes are gonna be good, so I think it's gonna be a good turn for the game. I think FD is the biggest change of this patch. The way guard break and FD works are the two biggest changes of the patch, honestly. Guard break, it's gonna force people to have to learn IB even harder now to deal with guard break scenarios. But because of the way FD works against projectiles, it also makes it easier to deal with situations like Garuda Impact and other factors, right? So yeah, I think that's it. I do think they made a lot of changes to the game, a lot of good changes to the game overall. I was very, very scared for Ino, and I was definitely over exaggerating a lot in this video, but yeah, I definitely am hopeful for the patch on the 15th, and I want to see what we can do. I'm kind of sad that they nerfed that wall splat tech, but I'm overall happy that things are going out okay for the game. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely let me know what you think in the comments below. Tell me what you think about the patch. Do you think that it's going to help the game even further? Do you think it won't help the game? Did your character get changed the way you wanted to? Let me know. And yeah, definitely hit the subscription button, the big red button, and the notification bell so you know the next time I upload another video like this, alright? But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, man.